Big Steve jogs. His time in Squin is coming to an end. We are heading to the south, doing what we intended to do last time, though we unfortunately got sidetracked. I want to knock out the Red Sabres. Just straight up, I want to defeat them in glorious combat and steal their Meito. I don't know if I'm going to use it, since we spent so much money on this Falling Sun, and it is a very good weapon. But Big Steve stated that he had a goal, thought about defeating the Red Sabre Boss. He's very similar to the Dust King, the Red Sabre Boss, in that he's a huge man, which I'm not going to say makes Steve feel threatened per se, but Steve wants to be the huge man, so he has to conquer the other large men, the other rivals in size. So we are gonna do that. We're gonna try to avoid fighting other groups and just be surgical. I forget where exactly the dust or the guy's stuff is. I think it's like over here somewhere. This operation is gonna be more tactical than the previous times we've done the Red Sabre Boss, because if we fall, we will be eaten by spiders. Dude, who's this guy? Why is he still fighting me? You fool. You're literally just like a dust bandit. Get out of my sight. Did we do 60 damage? That's crazy. I'm gonna travel here. I think that's where it approximately is. I assume we're gonna see the little like shack from afar. Yeah, there's a ruin, and then yeah, outpost. That should be it. Here is the Red Sabre's base. Just gotta swim over. It's shocking that anyone would choose to live in such a shithole. I will say. There's gotta be better places to live. Even for like a bandit. I mean, the Dust King gets to live in, you know, like Skinner's Room or whatever. Who the fuck are you? Is he coming out to fight me himself? Fresh meat in the swamps, eh? So better have more loot on him than the last two chumps. Carve him down. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're the only one who came out, which means you are mine. You are mine. Oh yeah, he's getting absolutely blasted. He lost his right arm. He's pretty tough, even still, but without his saber, he can no longer defend himself from my blows. This is actually incredibly easy and straightforward. So much easier than the other lady. The Band of Bones leader. Alright. Just bandage this dude up. Don't want him dying on the way. So obviously we're taking that Meito and the rest of his goodies. We're going to be a little bit encumbered, but that is fine. Whoa, hold on. Fucking spiders. Okay, we can go this way. Don't think the spiders will be able to catch up. Oh, that's so cringe. Fucking blood spiders. Steve's in a good mood after that one. This went quite possibly the best of all his little expeditions so far. Steve's not sure to chalk it up to the Red Sabre Boss being weak, or perhaps Steve becoming stronger. But he basically took one attack to the chest and that's it. So are we increasing in strength at all? We are. Oh my god, dude. You fucking little shits. God, what speed are they moving at? 13 miles per hour. Steve's moving at 14. It's gonna be a chase. That's fine. That's just motivation for Steve's strength training. There is a bandit who is really irritating the shit out of me as well. Fuck, he's still able to move faster than me even with the leg injury. Get blasted. Whatever, punk. I don't give a shit. Hold on. Fuck, dude. These bastards. Didn't realize there's more than one of them. That one just slowed me down for their fucking gang members. That's so rude. Steve might go down here. I really don't want to drop the dust or the Red Sabre Boss. So if I do, there's a decent chance he just runs away. Okay, he's fighting them. That's fine. They stole my food, those fuckers. I'll buy more food. The Red Sabre. Red Sabre body. Oh! Okay. We're moving at a solid 11 miles per hour. Which is not fast. You little fucking shit. How dare you stick around? Come on, fuck him up, Steve. I understand your desire for revenge, but you can't spread out the injuries like that. On the positive side, because our chest got so fucked, our strength score is effectively lower, which means I believe we're getting more experience points. I think that's how that works. Just based off the encumbrance. We need like a little bit more encumbrance to like really fully maximize our XP during the trip, but I don't think we want to stop for any reason. I'm just gonna power limp until the leg heals. Now this is more how Steve predicted this was gonna go. Limping back across the open wilderness, avoiding the horrible animals. Completely injured. Those hungry bandits are a little bit irritating. I don't think Steve can fight them right now. Because it would take just one blow to the chest. We avoid them. Pudgy flat skin. Look, Steve's been doing his lifts okay. That's really fucking insulting. Maybe he's talking about the Red Sabre Boss. God, the Red Sabre Boss is 70 strength? Are you shitting me? Mans must have been lifting iron for weeks on end. Well, honestly, that went by a little bit quicker than I anticipated. Thought that was going to be a whole episode special. With the Red Sabre Boss defeated, I guess the question is, what do we do next? Also, is this worth using? 220, so that's 270 stats, whereas this is 190. I think it might be. I mean, we can hold on to both. For now, I think I want to keep it the way it is. Or my setup the way it is, I should say. I think we're going to stock up on stuff after I heal, of course. Which means we're going to be sleeping in the bar. For Steve's next training mission, I think we're going to be going to Stopes Gamble. I know I mentioned it before. It's kind of really out there, but I mean, if we were to analyze our map, right, we've got the Shrieking Forest, which I feel a little bit fears a naked man. So the Shrieking Forest has people in their like 30s. We wouldn't be getting stronger opponent XP. There would be an infinite horde of them, for better and for worse. But I think we've kind of passed that as like a training target. Also, it's just really annoying to get to. The Fogmen obviously have no stats. The Holy Nation, I don't know if Steve really cares to fight them, though they would be a good target. Shaq Kingdom, we're kind of too aligned. And the UC will convert you into a slave if you get caught. The tribes down here all have like 15 average attack. The Band of Bones and Berserkers people maybe would give XP, as well as Kral's Chosen. That's all like maybe and crappy. In Stobe's Gamble, there are like 3 groups of people. Oh fuck, wait a second, is the travel store closed? Shit. I guess we'll be buying meat wraps instead of ration packs. Just gonna store them in here so they don't get stolen. I think we're gonna want to go this way. So there's the Skeleton Bandits who have like 60 defense, which means if you attack them, you simply will get a lot of experience points. They have so much defense because they all have sabers and they have heavy armor, which just means they, in general, will be good targets. The other group, the Reavers, would enslave us, but we have a backup weapon. And I don't know if I care if we get enslaved. Like, I think it would slow things down for us in terms of like healing, but it is what it is. I mean, all of our healing is going to be slow because we don't have beds researched. And there's not going to be beds for miles. The Crab Raiders also, you know, are pretty good targets. I want to steal a Naginata off one of them just so I have like a shitty weapon to train with, because I feel like our weapon's a little bit too good. But ultimately I don't think it matters that much. It's going to be daytime by the time we get to the zone. We could go through the southern route, I guess. Honestly, I feel like Shem would be a pretty nice place to settle down. I get why the nomads live here. Steve, what the fuck? The, I assume the water's drinkable. I don't know what the fertility's like, but big things aren't that bad. And I think it's just Band of Bones who live here. The view's pretty nice. There's less like sharp bits in the sand. So it almost would be a great place to raise children, if not for the fact that Beak Things, who move at the speed of like a vehicle, exist. We're basically cutting across the highlands of this like shitty territory here, and then traveling through Flats Lagoon. Don't think Guerrilla Bandits would be good to fight, to be quite honest. Martial arts are hard to dodge. Don't really have that much in terms of skill. It's funny seeing them though. It's weird that they're so far up north. There is a Leviathan. I don't think that would be very good. That seems like something, Steve, I think we're going to be trying to hunt one of those near the end of the playthrough. Because that is like the biggest thing that Steve knows about. But I'd like to have, you know, at least like 90 toughness before attacking such a foe. Black Gorilla would not be bad. Hold on. Can like beak thing strats. So I'm paranoid of going down against it. It doesn't do that much damage. Still too much to be comfy. Looks like it's mostly blunt. Dude, Steve Jedi mind tricked it. How much XP is he getting? So let's see, we're at 52%. 62, so 10% of the level each time Steve hits it. Okay, got a clean almost 2 levels. Oh god, there's another one. Okay, buddy. Steve's willing to tussle. Made my rags dirty? That's funny. Does he always say that, or is he just like detecting my lack of equipment? Okay, we're swimming a little bit in acid. That's fine. How much did we get? We're up to level 54 melee attack. That's pretty nice. I like these pillars of coppery stone. These are like sulfur? There's an outpost over here. Fuck, I think that might have food for us. We should break in. It's gonna take a little bit. Hopefully there's no security spiders. Yeah, just as I thought. This place is empty. Is there any goodies? Edgewalker staff. Hold on. That could potentially be a good training weapon for Steve. The flesh cleaver isn't like 100% horrible as well. Steve's gonna put that in the back pocket. So there's a Jeet, some money, other high vest. I think I really care about that. A little bit more money. A chest. Steve's too weak to lockpick. A masterwork old bow. Oh man, that would be really good if Steve was a ranged weapon user, but he's not. Fuck, there's a save here too. Damn, we're gonna have to come back to this place later, I guess. Unless there's tools nearby. I don't see any. This would be a good place to rest, maybe? Crack it open, burst the head? Oh, we've got a drone guard. Fuck, are they faster than me? Oh no. Well, we really can't get caught by these guys. Looks like only the priest is faster. And even then, it looks like they fucked up somehow. Ah, cringe. Do not want to fight them. So there's an encampment nearby. Reavers. It'd be interesting to explore this place, but I don't think Steve wants to F with them yet. We'll hit it on the way back, maybe. I guess that would be one positive if we do get enslaved. We'd have a lot of lockpicking training that we could do. Well, we've arrived at our place of training for the next arc. The good old Skeleton Bandit outpost. This will be a very good place to train, but it'll have to be next time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you then. Goodbye!